Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to design a responsive user sign in and sign up page. First I'm going to show you the design and I'll explain the codes. So this is the design of the sign in page. You can see you can type your email and your password to sign in. Then there's also a remember me option, and if you forgot your password you can reset it in here. If you don't have an account, you can sign up by clicking this sign up hyperlink. This is the sign up page. You need to type your first name, last name, email address, password, and you need to retype your password to confirm it. And if you are a seller, you can select the seller option. And if you are a buyer, you can select the buyer. And this is the terms and condition to agree. And this is the sign up button. So this is the design of the sign in and sign up page. So now let's see the code. As you can see, my project contains index.html file. This contains the structure of the web page and script.js file. This file handles the functionality. And Tailwind CSS CDN used for styling. Now let's see the index.html file. At the top, I define the document type. This tells the browser that this is an HTML document. Then I set UTF-8 character encoding, viewport settings for responsive design. The viewport meta tag is important because it makes the page look good on mobile devices. Next, I import Tailwind CSS using a CDN link. This allows me to use utility classes instead of writing custom CSS. Now inside the body, I use a gradient background. I applied background gradient to BR from blue 50 to indigo 100. This creates a modern diagonal gradient. Then I center everything using flex, item center, justify center. This ensures the authentication card stays perfectly centered on all screen sizes. Inside the container, I created a white card. At the top of the card, I added a header section with a gradient background and white text. This gives the application a professional branding look. The title is Skill Shop, and below it I added a small tagline. Now I will explain the sign-in form. First, I created a container with the ID sign-in form. This form contains email input, password input, remember me checkbox, forgot password link, and sign-in button. The email input uses type email which automatically validates email format. The password input uses type password, so the text is hidden. Next to the password field, I added a small I button. When clicked, it calls a JavaScript function called toggle password. This improves users' experience because users can see what they type. The sign in button has hover effects and scaling animation to make it interactive. Below that, there is a button that switches to the sign up form. This form is initially hidden using the class hidden. It becomes visible only when the user clicks the toggle button. The sign up form includes first name, last name, email, password, confirm password, account type selection, seller or buyer, terms and condition checkbox. I used a grid layout with 2 columns for first and last name fields. The account type uses radio buttons, so the user can only select one option. This is useful in a marketplace. This is useful in a marketplace system because we need to know if the user is buyer or a seller. Now let's see the script.js file. There are two main functions. First function toggle form. This function switches between sign in and sign up form. It selects both forms using their IDs. Then it toggles the class hidden. So when one form hides, the other appears. This creates a smooth user experience without reloading the page. Second function, toggle password. This function handles password visibility. It takes the ID of the input field, the button itself. It checks if the input type is password. It changes it to text. If it is text, it changes it back to password. It also changes the icon accordingly. This improves usability and prevents typing errors. This project demonstrates how to build a modern authentication interface using HTML, Tailwind CSS, and JavaScript. So, thank you.